I guess I'll
Gotta fix the clocks.
call to order. Beach Commission.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Yeah, I was up there messing with the ringer the other day there, I gotta call it to the guy that,
For the bell?
yeah, because when it rolls around, it's like a dowel pin that brings that gear rack up, and where it's stopping so the gear rack can't go down, so once
I don't wanna do it, but I
it
will.
goes to the hour, that thing just drops and the gear rack's not already down, so it goes.
Clock's not working correctly?
Yeah, so I've been,
You folks okay if I record the conversation? You okay if I record?
sure,
It's only recording, it's not AI, it's just recording.
Where's this one come from?
He handed it to me, I don't know.
Oh, right here.
Somebody looking for it, looking it over. So I guess there was just video and not audio because this clock
Recording
here,
in progress.
this clock here is just saying 7 o'clock, even though it's 7:05, so we apologize for not starting on time.
yeah, we need to get a new clock, because I think that one runs slow even when they.
Why didn't you hit the bell either?
No,
Because
that's
the
what I'm
bell's
saying.
not working.
No, I gotta,
Oh, it
Still-
worked the
still
other
work.
day.
it did?
Yeah,
What, for the planning
planning,
board?
yeah.
Yeah, I know, I was up there.
Making it being,
You know, I thought I had it timed out and it looked good, and I left it, and it's not ringing again, so I gotta go up there and do a little bit more adjustment.
We have in attendance from my right to the left.
Mark Duffy, Selectman's representative.
Mary Van Coors, vice chair.
Josh Fuller, Chair.
Rick Wareham, member.
Alright, this meeting started. Apologize. So, the minutes, so. I don't have the minutes from last week typed up yet, a little bit of a busy week, 2 weeks. But we didn't have the ones from, you wanted to review the 9/8 ones?
Right. I gave everybody a copy.
You wanna do the 825 ones.
825 one.
8:25, sorry.
The 9/8 is the one that you,
I didn't, yeah.
right. So,
We have it.
did you have an opportunity to look through them? You
I
weren't
put you an
here.
email, so I couldn't open whatever it was.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. Right, then, I make a motion to table it until everyone's had an opportunity to look over the minutes.
I'll second that motion, all in favor?
Aye.
We have rough drafts, just so everybody knows.
Yeah, I'd like a little bit of clarification on what this is. It's only recording, it's not AI, it doesn't do anything. The intelligence is RI, it's Rick intelligent.
Yeah,
I take the recording, which is transcribed by Google, and you may not be aware of this, the 825 minutes were 60 pages long.
Right,
With 60 pages of stuff. You take that and make some sense out of it. And that was reduced to 24 pages.
Mhm.
And Mary subsequently took that and made it whatever this is. So, I guess the question would be, do we do
so we don't need
do we
to
do
do
verbatim?
verbatim.
If you do it, 60 pages of,
Right,
okay, that's not really reasonable.
no,
24 pages is more reasonable than whatever you have here, so we need to, I'm not good at this, I've never done this before, so.
well, and if you're gonna do it, Rick, then you should be paid for it.
I don't wanna do it, I'm not here to do minutes.
I
Right,
believe-
no, none of us are.
I personally think we should probably not use, AI to take the minutes, because that's a lot of time and effort that has to go into dwindling it down to,
Right, it is. It's
Well,
another-
that depends, again, that depends, this is not AI, what I'm using.
No, I'm sorry, I'm
It's a
sorry.
recording, this
I'm
could
sorry.
be, this could be a
Recording.
tape recorder,
Sure.
it's not AI.
Yeah,
Right,
so-
but it's a tape recorder, but then it is AI because Google's taking it and translating it into words. So they can print it out for you. Okay, so it's not,
No, it's the same as if I were to have no shorthand and read everything
Right.
everyone said, that's what this is.
right,
But I am taking that and translating that into
No.
something that's more
So does
more understandable.
Right.
The Zoom actually, takes a closed caption already, I believe, or whatever.
So it already
So it already records. So it was almost like, but yeah, I don't think we need to do that. Jeez, I don't know. Anyways.
So I've never done this in the past, and I have the utmost respect for people that do this. And I'm not sure where we should head, but I don't think me doing this every week, or you doing this every week, is the way to go. I spent several hours on this, and I just don't have the time to do that.
So, okay. So
I don't know if AI is gonna be the answer, but we haven't really tried AI yet, so that's the one thing I wanna clarify, is we're not using AI,
No,
we're
it's
using
just a
recording.
recording.
Right, and Sasha was going to download that program to his
He was working
computer
on that, yeah,
to see whether or not it would work, and, you know, he's not here tonight, so we don't know.
don't know,
And I don't know what that program, I don't know anything about those programs
I
either,
don't either, yeah.
so.
It would be tough for any recording really to pick out the stuff that we want. Somehow we'd have to say just actions or something.
Well, it would act the same way that, I don't know if you guys have the ability for your car to tell you your messages. So sometimes it summarizes your message, and then it asks, do you want us to read the message?
Yeah, the voice to text.
No, I'm just saying, like, if somebody texts me when I'm driving, I can click a button and if it's a long text, they'll summarize it. And then they'll ask, do you want me to read you the message?
Mhm.
Because if I'm not satisfied with the summary, they'll read me the message.
Okay.
So that's AI. And that is something that can happen. We can have it just summarize the discussion instead of having us have it be, Mary said this.
That would be AI, and that's what Sasha's looking into,
Right.
what I've looked into at some level.
Right,
Yeah.
Mary, instead of saying Mary said this and, you know, Josh said that, or Rick said this, it would just say they discussed this.
Right.
And they, you know, decided this, or somebody made the motion too. Okay?
Mhm.
And that's really all that needs to happen in minutes for these kinds of places. You have the recording right there. If anybody's wanting specifics, they can go back to the recording and watch it.
That recording, right?
Right,
They're getting new equipment up there too, so they're gonna be able to, it's gonna be like a app that you can go on and choose the meeting you wanna watch, you know, if it's already been done. So they, you know, it's pretty hefty amount they're gonna be spending on equipment up there, so it should be a lot better. Cause we're talking to Spectrum about the clarity too, as far as like the video and everything. We finally got a contact with them. I would suggest, and this is just my suggestion if you care to have it. You had an application, you should make a decision on it.
Yeah, I agree.
And after you make the decision, if you decide to, you know, accept it, if you don't, repost it. And like we talked about, say, it doesn't have to be at the meeting, because if we got Zoom or Teams, someone could sit at home and, you know.
We actually approved that as a board because when
Yeah.
Morgan was first trying to leave, we said, well, you know, she did a great job on the minutes, so we said, you know, would it be all right if she took them from Zoom, and I think we had voted on that it would be okay. So we
Okay.
might have to do it again if it was gonna be another person, maybe, I don't know.
so the only challenge that you have is if technology doesn't work and there isn't a recording. That's why you need to, you know,
Well,
that's why.
you could still do the recording, but you could still, you know, if it's available, that you could send them
Sure,
a transcript and then they could do it from there, but
right,
I would say 90% of the time it's gonna be pretty good if that.
oh, I agree, I'm just saying.
Mhm.
That one time, you know,
Well,
Then
that one time.
we do
comes
backups,
through,
I guess, I don't know,
if we have a recording, we at least go back and,
right, listen,
We can invite the applicant in next week and make a decision on it.
next week,
Oh, I'm
next
sorry, the
meeting.
next meeting, yeah.
So, I think I've been up all weekend on town, so,
Hmm.
alright. Is everybody okay with that?
Sure.
is it posted on the website? Yeah, cause I was looking on the website that you have an opening. Is it still up there?
We're not the person who puts, people who put it on the website, it's the town. She's
I
a town,
know,
or whoever comes will be a town employee.
correct, no, I understand that, and I just wondering if you've seen it on the
Next week?
website.
Oh,
Next
sorry,
meeting,
I
if
have not
anybody's
seen
ever
it.
seen it on the website, although it's been asked, hasn't it?
It's been on there. It's
Oh,
on,
it
I
had
think it's
been
on
on
there now. But we can review all that. Alright, correspondence, we'll hang anything else on any minutes. So, long story short, I think for right now, until we have the AI program, we'll do it by hand. Okay. Alright. Correspondence, looks like we have some here. And, I reported a violation on tax map 9, lot number 6. Says, the New Hampshire Department of Environmental Services Land Resource Management Program has received a complaint of possible violations on the property. The complaint alleges that you or your agent have placed fill in a wetland without a permit or proper authorization from NHDES. This letter is to notify you of this complaint and to provide you with an opportunity to respond. We find no record of a permit being issued under your name for the work described above, but realize that a permit may have been obtained under another name. The work may be exempt from the below regulations, or the information provided to NHDES may be unfounded. If work has been performed without a permit or proper authorization, you are requested to voluntarily refrain from carrying out any additional work except for the installation of siltation and erosion controls. Until NHDES further investigates this matter, the report alleged violation is in link with the status listed below. Pursuant to RSA 482-A, a wetlands permit is required from NHDES to be posted on site prior to excavating, removing, dredging, filling, or constructing any structure in or on any bank, flat, marsh, bog, or swamp, and adjacent to waters of the state or within 100 feet of a designated prime wetland, where a 100-foot buffer was required at the time of designation. So they have 20 days to respond to that, and we will refer that to,
It's map 9, lot 6.
that's correct. Alright, anybody would like to see that?
Yeah,
What road is it on?
Uh,
Is there an address mark? In the header,
yeah. Swamp Road.
Swamp Road, thank you.
Okay. Moving on.
That's your only correspondence? As if a correspondence.
That's it for correspondence, yes. Adopt a, I have it right here, let me see.
Oh, you got it?
They can't dangerous tonight. Adopt the conservation area program applications, we have none at this time. Permit application reviews, we have 1 PBN and 3, because this afternoon they handed me another one. Permits to review. I guess we can get the hard ones out of the way first. What is this one here? Is this go with that? James and Rob and ICS 02475. These might be the same. Past 200. Yeah, this is the same one. Yep. Did they make a change?
PBN?
This is, as soon as I get through here. This is a shoreline permit application. And so I learned of a tool that we can use now, but I can't get online. I don't know what the password is.
I know.
Do I have it?
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was
yeah,
automatic.
I sent it to Mary.
What What is that?
because there's a pretty cool tool that we can use. Is it to review these permits and answer all our questions, oh, that's the password, what is the,
I guess.
Wakefield guest.
guest, okay. Let's see, so Josh is just not allowed. But it's actually, it's a GIS, but it's not, it's on their website. The,
What's that, the New Hampshire DES?
yeah, so it is, if I can pull up my bookmarks here. It is New Hampshire Stream Crossing Initiative Data View. And I can, well, and there's a land resource management permit planning tool. And I can send that to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you what it looks like when you open it up here. If it decides, my screen is dirty, so it's thrown around a lot. And you have to, when you go onto the site, you have to agree to the above terms in order to be able to access this. And this, you can put it anywhere in the country and see an address in for floodplains. So this is what it looks like. It's called the Land Resources Management Permit Planning Tool.
Okay,
And after today, we should probably somehow, if I can, or if anybody can, send out the addresses so everybody can review them on this website to see if there's any issues. Like if we take that one right there and it's, what's the address?
17 Shore Road,
Oh yeah, look at these, here we go.
17 North Shore Road,
No.
Wakefield.
And there it is.
And is the application there?
So, this is the fun part. So now it has base maps and you can put on everything that's on there. And you can see everything, so. Sorry, so if we get a base map here. But there's a lot to do on this thing, it's not,
I think for that to be useful though, we need to have this information.
Is that on the one stop?
exactly.
Is that on the one stop thing there?
No, it's actually, it's on the actual, I can send it, it's, if you typed in Land Resources Management Permit Tool, Permit Planning Tool, it should bring you right to it,
It's a national tool or a state tool?
national. But this is, you can use it for the state, this is actually what NHDES uses when they review permits. But there's all kinds of stuff you guys can do on here, I suggest that you guys go check it out, get kind of.
Well, you need to send us that information.
I can, and I'll also send you a workbook that goes with it so that you can learn how to use it.
Okay, it's probably pretty intuitive.
There's a lot of layers, you can
Mhm.
just go through layers and layers and
Right.
layers of that.
But
so-
if you've worked with a GIS system, it's probably similar to that.
Yeah, and we'll show you the conservation lands and everything, but. We can review this one, and then I'll take a peek on here.
It's Land Resource Management Permit Planning Tool,
Yes,
it's the ArcGIS one.
yeah, so see, it actually does show us permits. So there's permits for these addresses right here.
Okay. Alright, so this permit that we're looking at though is a permit, they want to permanently impact 272 square feet and temporarily impact 2,758 square feet of a protected shoreland for residential dwelling reconstruction, pervious patio installation, and conversion of impervious surfaces to manicured grass. And it is, we already said tax map 126 lot 13. And don't know if there's a place for you to sign. Do you sign shoreline permit applications?
No, not these, no, but we have an opportunity to, investigate. So if anybody has any objections to it, we have the opportunity to investigate and notify them of our,
So what are they doing?
So they're taking out, some impervious surface, and they're adding back,
So post-construction impervious is 3,138,
so that'd be at less,
pre-construction, so it's actually less than,
what they currently, their current footprint.
so the net impact is less, is
right,
that what it says?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
look at the,
Yep, we have a drawing here as well.
Pavement gravel, yeah, okay. Pictures? Oh, yeah.
Just pictures. So we have existing conditions, and we have the shoreline impact plan, and the detailed plan.
Existing conditions.
So we have a plan map, a survey map. It's interesting too with this thing, is you can see the elevations if you look, and you can kind of see what the people are gonna gain, what it's gonna do for the hydrology. We have pictures of the area. The detail pictures, so survey pictures. And we have a tree here that looks like it's gonna be removed. See that picture? Yeah. No, I'm seeing pictures of it. What else we have? Orders list. Orders notification. Oh, look at that. That's pretty good.
very complete.
An NHP check too. And a negative result came back in the NHP check. Demolishing the existing residential structure, construct a new dwelling. So they wanna tear down that. One. This is existing conditions. Oh, you have are these existing?
Here.
And then we have the proposed. Whoa,
So the green
whoa, that's the new one.
proposed temporary,
Yeah,
this is proposed permanent. They're taking the driveway. Doesn't show up very well there. This paver patio is going away.
yeah.
This one here. They're not doing anything with that.
Convert existing gravel area to manicured grass. Oh,
Just in this area.
yep, that's fine. That helps with erosion.
And there's an existing building, looks like they're keeping the building.
Raise existing residential structure and reconstruct new residential structure within similar footprint.
Oh, okay.
The blue line represents the footprint of the proposed residential structure. So they wanna build something that's smaller than what's there now.
We're same size.
Yeah, well, it looks like the blue line is within. This must be overhang.
So net impact. would be
And they actually
less.
wanna convert that to grass, they wanna take the
This is a
patio out.
proposed permeable, painting, patio.
Yep. So what do they have now at the, front of the house? They have the paver patio,
Yeah.
so they wanna get rid
We
of
can
that,
do that, yeah.
and then they wanna put these stone, this is more. of
So
a-
they're adding this structure here, this
Yeah.
yellow structure, whatever that is. What is that?
Proposed permeable patio,
You're gonna raise this house and then rebuild.
which is good, this is probably bluestone or something,
But they put it
maybe a
at a
natural
level,
blue, big blue
They're,
rock.
they're putting it down, and I don't,
There's a note here, where's the
I
note?
don't know.
No tree
There's a note
removal
there, yeah.
proposed, no waterfront buffer, 25 by 50 foot grid segment tree and sapling point score will be reduced below the minimum
Because
required.
they're not, we don't,
Good.
they're not telling us the elevation of the house. They do tell us the elevation, the peak. But we don't know what the elevation of the other house was.
so they're not keeping the house, right, they're just.
They're gonna get
you
rid of
just
it.
use the same footprint?
Same footprint.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like, yeah. They're taking out some patio blocks and changing the driveway to grass.
Grass.
Part of it anyway.
Yeah, and they're not taking any trees out,
They're doing,
which is a little confusing because in the pictures, they have a tree tag to be taken off.
Right,
It could have been dead, it could be dead, and if it's dead, then it doesn't count towards the point score. It's a hazard and can be removed. And it says, there's a footnote here that says no tree removal proposed, no waterfront buffer, which is the grid system.
anybody want to see the existing conditions? There,
I have it.
Mark? Want to see
Yeah, I
that?
could, I'm all set.
Go with this?
Hey, look at that, 2 for 2 now. Yeah, look at these.
Well, it's,
I don't see any problem with it. Does anybody have any?
no,
The net impact is less.
The net impact is less, they're installing erosion controls really with the grass to wrap around now.
And the details.
And the details there, they're not taking out any trees, they're staying in the same footprint, in fact, they're reducing their footprint. Let's see what this is. Thank you.
all right, do we need a motion?
Yep,
Make a motion that we accept it as complete?
Second.
that's complete. We can move on to the next one. Pick one. There we go. Jenny, you can- no, it's that. And that one was this one, right?
That's the one we just did.
Yep, I just wanna get the tax map number off of it.
So this one, this new one, is tax map
We're moving on again? All right, what do we got?
185-9
85 lot 9?
-9, yeah. 456 Brackett Road.
What's the, what kind of permit is it? What's it say at the top?
It's a shoreland permit.
Shoreline?
They want to, it's alterations to campground property to restrict erosion, improve drainage, and stabilize the property. A few changes to activities for the campers, such as replacing horseshoe pits and the bocce ball court.
Is there an address? Street?
Yeah, Brackett Road,
Bracket?
yes.
Is it the same one we reviewed before?
No,
I don't know, I
No.
don't think so, right?
this is a new one.
456 Brackett Road?
Yep.
I
this is a
already
new
got
one.
one on file that I put an objection in on.
And I did too. We did as well, because we rejected based on those specs.
They did that.
This is gonna
last-
be a modification. We'll be able to tell if it has boulders in the lake.
It's not the Boulder one. It's not the Boulder one.
I don't think so, no.
No.
That's what we're wondering though, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, yeah.
Yeah.
That was last week or
Yeah.
last.
I think this might be a
Watch out for Boulder.
is it the same area? It is.
Well, no, this is the campground though, is the
Well, it
do
is
they
the
consider
campground,
they don't consider the beach part of the campground, do they? The beach?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Let's see, alteration of campground property, uses stuff, horseshoe pits. Oh, and stabilize the property, a few changes to activities for the campers such as replacing horseshoe pits. So, are they replacing horseshoe pits and bocce ball for it? It's just playing with words to get, you know?
No, it seems like
Playing-
it's on the other side of the road,
Bocce balls.
Yeah, the beach.
right,
What are we
Moved
doing?
to
the lakes right
What
here.
is that? Okay.
Oh.
Same,
Everything is the same,
same.
yeah, nothing's changed. So
Oh,
let's see the
okay.
guts,
This
what are we
is
talking
different.
here?
What are they doing? What do we got?
So they're just gonna dig this up and relay it?
So it said bocce ball, and what else was the other thing?
Well, they got a horseshoe pit up there, but then
Oh.
they're talking about moving that, looks like.
Where is it gonna be proposed? Oh, sorry, I know.
Do you see where it says horseshoe pit anywhere? I'm gonna remove the stump.
It's lot 9 and 10, right? Lot 9 and 10?
What's this one here? Well,
That's what I'm wondering.
It's 10 too, right here, right?
So I thought this is, isn't this you?
Hmm?
Isn't this your thing?
No, no, mine's the next one.
This
over.
one?
Yeah, and then across the street's mine, and that little house
So it's the
next
same
to
one,
it's
it's
mine.
the same one.
It is, but different,
Different application, same property.
yeah,
Huh. That was my question.
okay. And then we have the deed,
I don't know how many campgrounds we have in there.
it's a little confusing though, isn't it?
It is.
Right, it's alterations to campground property
To
to
restrict
restrict
erosion,
erosion, improve
improve
drainage, and stabilize the property.
If you change activities for campers such as replacing horseshoe pits.
But I don't see what they're gonna do.
The details, not within a quarter mile. None of this is mixed,
Okay, so this is the existing conditions.
I would like to know what those two things are right there.
Boulders,
Yeah. Well, what does it give us?
What's it say?
It says white birch. No, that's not white birch. No, there's gotta be somewhere else on here.
so this is the existing conditions, and there's no two little circles here.
Who submitted this one, the same guy?
If it's him, I think what we do is we possibly table this and get him in here to explain what it is that they wanna do. You know what I mean? Because this is the second application,
Oh, third.
third, and we'd like to just have a little bit more, I think, you know? Because you see, on this project proposed, to stabilize areas, but how? And then you look down here and it's, plants may be substituted with other native flora. Is this their plan to do? A rain garden? And
I know,
then, then the rain garden's gonna go here next to the bocce ball court. Like, I don't know if they're proposing this. Cause you've got dry wells and stuff called out here, I'm sorry.
No, but I mean, it's just,
Oh, you have one, okay,
this is the existing,
Yeah.
and I'm just wondering what
over here.
over that. 'cause
Yeah, that's what I'm
not
saying,
on here.
there's no legend here either that
Right.
tells us what it is,
Right,
there's
well,
nothing.
there, here it is, here's a legend right there. That
Same
doesn't say
thing,
the thing?
yeah, it doesn't tell us.
It doesn't have a circle thingy like that?
No, this is all trees, and I know
Oh.
he doesn't have a, tree growing out in the water there.
Hemlock. Gray birch.
Post for safety ring.
The retaining wall, this
Over here.
retaining wall wasn't, this infiltration trench wasn't here, and then the
No.
retaining wall right here.
No,
So, that's not a bad idea. 'cause
no,
I'll
that's
tell you
fine.
that-
That water comes right down the hill from the
Yeah,
campground, right
I
in
got
there.
pictures of that.
So, is this,
That's where the river comes out.
Okay, and so they're saying that there's two
Yeah.
white oaks there?
No, it's
Is that what
actually,
that
there's
means?
there's nothing on the
Oh, it's
legend. No, I thought so too. I said, oh geez, but no, it's not.
Same narrative they have in the application, right?
Yeah, yeah. Install riprap on the slope, riprap on the slope. This is the riprap, expand riprap, right? And then, these were previous steps. But what does that mean? Is there steps going in? And where's that?
There's no steps going down there.
And then, is this current, this drainage channel? Cause see, it goes through the bocce ball court, and then they wanna add that rain garden, and I see that here. And that would be okay, but they wanna put this bocce, how far is this back off the lake?
Oh, that's right up by the road. That's where the horseshoe pit is.
Well, that's what I'm saying, if this is, that must be within the 250-foot buffer.
Well, because this is only 50 feet
This
to
right
there,
here.
right? Well, according to this, where did I just see that? Right here. This is a 50, is there a blue line on there?
Yeah,
That's a 50-foot
Okay.
setback.
okay. I mean, I wouldn't be object to this right here, it's cool, but I don't know what else he's doing. Like, you have these in here. And I
Okay,
don't
so I
see,
see the horseshoe pits on this one. They're here,
oh, look at that,
but I don't see them on that one.
yeah.
He says
Are they
moving the
moving?
horseshoe pits, so where are they moving the horseshoe pits?
Remove a tree. I wanna take a white pine out, 36 inches. They did their point system, so that's good, but I don't, like she said, like Mary said, I don't see horseshoe pit. This looks like a big project, and maybe him down here to kinda help us
Understand.
understand what it is he's trying to do here. Maybe we can help him.
Yeah, it looks like, to me, it looks like they took out the additional boulders, but
Yeah, but
two
left
there.
two, yeah, it's like a breakwater almost, and off of this side here though, and put it over there.
No, it's.
Oh, no, it's still on this side, it
still-
is,
it's
yeah, cause the
still-
beach is here, yeah,
Right, and that's,
I don't understand.
I appreciate what they're trying to do, but the biggest problem is the road. 'Cause that's what washes everything out down here. Now, they're putting red maples down here, which was that would work. This is a driveway, so, but what are they gonna do with that? Cause they go down, that's where they usually store all the docks right
Yep.
down there. And this previous steps, I don't know what that's all about, there was never any stuff, but.
And we were not in, these look like they're in the water now. Existing
Yeah,
riprap.
they have some riprap in the water, yeah.
What do you have there, Mary?
We weren't
This is
opposed to them
existing
adding it to the
And
shoreline.
this is,
No,
This is the proposed.
Yeah, we said last time, we were just against the boulders being placed, basically. We didn't have any objection to the riprap being laddered along the shoreline, but
this
now,
is being added.
that's
and
being
that's not a
added.
bad idea.
Yeah, that's being added, it's not on this plan.
That's
here.
being
Can we
added,
open that up a
that's
little bit?
being added.
Do we have another what?
I think we compare these maybe to see what's going on. This is being added, this is being, they don't show this now, do they?
No, it's not that.
Is it labeled there?
They're saying previous, but I don't.
It's, what is,
Yeah.
there's no, it
There's
says
nothing on the-
post for safety ring, concrete for trash, riprap, stump, which 12-foot,
Stump removed, here's stump. Okay,
Culvert.
so this area, they're enlarging this.
do you think this is just enlarged on
Yeah,
there?
it is, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is larger than that is.
Okay,
The culvert exists, that's unchanged. These are new.
Max, is there anybody on Zoom?
What else are we doing? This is all existing. It's all the same. It's a little bit changed, there's something going on here too.
Oh, there's no audio, right?
wherever that is. That's being landed.
That's over by the other house.
Yeah, but there's nobody on
No,
Zoom,
I
because you
can-
would see.
Okay, so,
Really not a whole lot going on here. This is,
There's nobody on Zoom.
thank you.
there's a different hatching on this, but it looks like the same
Yeah.
stuff.
Expand
couple. This
it
here-
a little bit,
This
maybe,
here, this is different,
yeah.
Yeah, and they put the
this
trees
is
in
different. Right in this court here.
Yes.
It used to be, what are these, horseshoe pits?
Yeah, what happens when it comes down?
No,
The
that's
water
just a
comes down
stake
here,
set.
It goes right
They
down.
say
here,
there now,
right
oh,
out
horseshoe
here,
pits are over
Horseshoes,
there.
So
okay.
washes this
Yeah.
beach out. It's not the river. River does not wash that beach out.
Right.
It's that driveway they got going down there.
No, and that's what we said, is that we have pictures, from like 10 years ago that show, and to today, that shows there's no erosion on that side. And that's why those boulders aren't there now, probably. But still, like, there are still 2 boulders that they wanna add there. Which I guess if their dock length came out,
Hey, here are the boulders, does it say so?
Because it doesn't say anywhere.
yeah,
There's
we
no
got-
key that said boulder.
yeah,
No.
and we're just assuming, because that's, I think that was on the previous application
Yeah,
as
it
well,
was.
yeah.
See, right here.
Right.
So see, they still have 2.
We just forgot to erase
Just
those
looking
two.
at that is just like, well,
Well,
how do you get them out there anyways?
The boulders?
Well, yeah, you'd have to
You're
do.
gonna
you'd
throw
have to
them
do-
out with the excavator
Now
on?
and-
No, you have to do it when the lake flow.
Right.
Yeah,
Big machine.
like it has to reach out, there was quite a few of
I
them.
know, if you agree to let them do it, they can come to my house and take the boulders out and put them
They
there.
can have your boulders?
Oh,
They can
that's,
have your boulders?
They can have
this is
mine.
another rain garden,
That's what that is there?
yep,
Can I see that again?
yep, they wanna add some riprap. Oh, yeah,
It was just
oh, I know,
that last excavation.
yeah,
So it just flew down the road from
Sure.
down.
Yeah, there's another one there.
and that's how the bus went into the water. Down that road, when there was,
Actually, the bus went on the other side of that.
yeah,
Yeah, this
You
is
see
the,
it? It's like- That's down, they wouldn't put riprap around there.
no, how's I see here is for dry wells. You know, direct gutter downspout, these are all dry well information here. And, but we have like 2-inch of crushed stone, topsoil, and fabric for protection. Where? Infiltration, oh, this is the infiltration. Okay, so that's okay. That infiltration. But we have questions about why the boulders in the water, and
those are in fact boulders.
if they're in fact boulders, what are they? I guess we
Well,
want, what
But if
are
we-
they?
Looking at the last one that they
Well, yeah, we
proposed,
can do that.
it looks the same. No, I know,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
need to
yeah.
ask that question,
Now we're
obviously,
looking at this one.
right?
Maybe I forgot.
Well, that's what I was saying, maybe they just took them and erased them.
Your idea of having them come in and say, what are you doing?
It's a good
Have
idea.
them come in and explain what's
Explain.
going
You guys, think it's a good idea, Mary?
Yeah, so I make a motion to table this and ask them to come in to explain.
I'll second, well, I guess I can second it. Am I
We
able?
can do that, right? In a second.
I think the chair can, right?
I hope so.
But just, just to be honest with you, I do appreciate what they're trying to do, but, we've had multiple permits on this now without,
Weird, proposed map missing horseshoe location, new horseshoe location. And board has questions about correct, plan, boulders in the lake, and well, current plan, sorry. Current plan, boulders in the lake, and horseshoe amongst many other. And many other. Motion made. Josh. Moves. 3-0, okay. On to the next one. Well, good, I saved the best for last, guys, okay?
What's
That's it.
that one? Is that just a double?
That's a double.
Okay.
Well, and it's so funny, the PBN, the one that we don't have to approve, right, just notifying us, has all the copies. And I was like, you know, some people care, some don't, and the clerks have been very, very persuasive on trying to get all 4 copies. They do, but they do deal with some disgruntled ones, and if it doesn't say for the conservation to sign, they just make the clerk sign that they received the copy and they keep it going. This is Grenier Road.
So, yeah, this is a wetlands permit by notification.
Huh. I wanna see it. So let's see, the proposal is to remove 78 feet of old rock and mortar wall and replace it with a precast block wall that has been previously utilized in their PBN. Total impact for temporary and permanent impact equals 390 square feet, it's small. The rebuild of the wall would take place in late November, early December, when the water has pulled far from the shoreline and things are starting to freeze up. And this is on Pine River Pond. And it is 10 feet from one property and 257 feet from another abutter.
It is tax map 52, lot 10. On Grenier Road. No, this is a PBN. Wetlands.
What was people? All right, let's see what it's got. We got a tax map, we got a survey map. It looks like we found locusts. Let's see. We have this is the NHDES ecological review. That's interesting. This is the data check. Because they have a new one for the fish and game as well for the fish. You can see the aquatic, the rivers and streams and what's protected in those rivers and streams and everything. You don't have to use the NHB anymore. Although you still can, and it looks like they found a common loon in the area.
It's not too hard to find on the lake.
The good thing that you can do though on that app is that if there was something, you can see if it's if there's if it's part of the wildlife action plan. That's why I sent that to you guys, and then I realized it was the whole country, but New Hampshire's in there.
So all they're looking to doing is to expand on their,
So the data check no longer includes specific locations of rare species and exemplary natural communities. Changes to the map have been made to reflect this update. So they're not in the area anymore, or they are. Those 2 red dots are the areas that they previously seemed to be. Oh, they wanted to finish the wall.
yeah,
Okay.
They've been working on it for a few
Yeah,
years.
yep. That's fine, I don't see anything like that, right? Although I do like the old field stone look. Up to me. Yeah, so it's under 1,200 square feet of, what is it? Listen, I can't think of it off the top of my head, but they meet the criteria for a PBN based on that. Oh yeah, so see, they're just continuing on. 2019, 2020, they did that section, and they're just trying to keep on going as they can. And they'll use ready rock, 22 blocks required. Good. And
You wanna
this
see
is-
it? Oh, you have a
Yeah,
Is
copy.
this silt fence? What's the green there? Silt fence. Wow. Going all the way around this property with the silt fence.
Some people do their due diligence.
I'd be surprised what that all there, but. Oh, yeah, the plan looks pretty, solid to me,
So they're doing this here, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep, and that's
And
it.
that'll remain, that'll be our next application, that'll be next one.
Oh, yeah.
I
'cause
think
that is
they
a
already did them. Oh, you mean, yeah, that's,
existing rock and mortar wall.
Yeah, they'll probably replace, I would
Yeah.
guess.
yeah.
Yeah, but they're probably gonna get at this because their boat launch is right here, the docks are there. I'm okay with that. Anybody have any questions on that one?
No?
No, it looks pretty good too, drainage aggregate,
And then
18
do
inches
your
thick,
lake draw down, that's cool.
got all the right material there. Perfect. Look at that, see, that's why you always look at the hardest first, right, is that how it goes? Alright. Okay,
What do we do with that?
that just gets, well, I guess we just say a motion to accept that one.
Accept is complete?
Yep.
There you go.
Motion to accept is complete.
Second,
Favor aye.
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 Complete. Hey, we're moving right along tonight. 3 up. Okay, awesome. Sorry.
Almost trying to get all of them.
Yeah. That must have been on one of them, huh?
Wasn't on all
That
that.
was on the whole group.
You got one more?
No, that's it. Right.
Yeah.
You said
We
that was a
reviewed, this
duplicate.
is the first one.
Oh, okay.
That's the
it?
first one we reviewed.
Those were the ones that we've already reviewed.
You got a
and I
file
just-
number on that second one there?
Oh, this one goes with this one. Sorry,
What did you want?
that goes with
The
that.
file number on the,
This one?
yeah, I think so.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I almost
Oh,
made it.
yeah.
Oh, you got another one. There's
Yeah,
that
what are you
one.
doing hiding that in there? That's-
No, that was my house.
Sure. kidding?
Oh, that-
Is this another,
That's not.
I promise I didn't dig it.
is that another complaint?
Yes, no, this is a response
Oh,
to a complaint saying no confirmed violation, we do not have a tax map, so please forgive me, I'm gonna read the address. It is 655 Canal Road, Santander, it's 0,
Oh.
nothing in there.
in lot 0? That's a non-existent parcel of land.
This one's probably
What was the
forged.
block and lot? What was the map?
There isn't, it's 655 Canal Road. I'll give you, this is hashtag, but you can put this down, we'll say permit, we'll say
File number?
file number 2025-02346.
02346.
Yep, and it has said that they have found no violations.
So someone filed a complaint,
That's correct.
they went out and
Yeah,
looked. and
they
saw-
said they found no violations of the Shoreland Water Quality Protection Act.
That's the same guy as that, State Press.
Yep. Yep. Oh, wow, I didn't realize this guy's a habitual.
He gets around.
He's habitual, but
Is it the same date as you?
and they came out on the same date.
He probably did one trip. Good for him.
Okay,
Not the same property, right?
well, we don't know, do we?
Well, we do,
We don't
because
know.
it's,
Oh,
because
yeah,
this
it does, oh, they're two different.
right, this is, addressed to somebody different than this, so.
Violation, response. No findings.
Alright. Is that it for permit review?
That's it. Moving on. Okay, review financials. We don't have any financials with us, but I did send everybody, I know the final one was pretty much what it is, how we get money. And I can actually pull this up here. Yes, I have it. Now, the question was proposed to us that under RSA. so we talked about this last year, actually. I'm sorry, I used a bad choice of words when I was responding to the email. And we had chose to have it roll back into the Fund 3. But I'll propose the question again, seeing how it was proposed to us. Under RSA 36-8, Section 5:I, Conservation Commission may deposit any unspent part of its annual budget appropriation into the Conservation Fund. Similar authority is also given to the Heritage Fund, Agricultural Fund, and Housing Fund.
So when that says back into the conservation fund, they mean the one that we could use for camper ships or
Exactly,
Correct.
yep.
shirts if we wanted to get them for us, or,
So we can use that fund already for file cabinets,
Right.
shirts. We don't need to have the town pay for that stuff. We can do it ourselves,
right,
but we ask the town because we say, hey, we're using these stuff. I don't know why, honestly. When I looked at it and I
Well,
looked at the whole roundabout way of things, I understood why we do it, not to deplete our account
right,
so that we can do land enhancements and things like that, because we, that one could have cost us, $20-something thousand if the wrong board was here, and it just, we can deplete the fund, but we take in enough money where we still continue to build. Even if we created our own budget right now, and we said the town, you guys just pay for our membership fee to NHACC and pay for our secretary because it's a town employee. And anything else the board thought the town maybe should pay for it. But as it goes we don't spend much money. Our money is very minimal spent. The campus ship already comes out of that fund too, right? So we capped that
okay,
at
but you're
6.
saying fund 2 and fund 3,
So they're all Fund 3. They're different lines in Fund 3.
okay.
Yeah, so this is, for me too, I was the same way as you. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah,
Is
you
it
gotta
line-
look at the budget line.
Yeah, so I
Alright,
had it,
it's- why don't we just call it budget line 3 then, and then it's fund 1 and fund 2? Because fund 1 is the one that we can buy land and to conserve,
that's correct.
and fund 2 is the one that we can use for administrative expenses
Yes, so this
and the camper ships.
is what it looks like right now.
Right, so you had said, that when it was brought to our attention, I mean, you already knew this, but you had said we didn't ask for that last year. Are we gonna ask for that this year? Because we're not gonna spend everything in our budget.
No, I mean, we had, came up with, it was okay to roll it back into the fund to offset the taxes, cause, I mean, it was $300 or something like that.
So how-
Do we wanna take that money?
Yes, because, yes, because $300 is not gonna affect the tax rate at all. But it is gonna maybe allow us to send an additional kid someplace, or do something else that's important with that money.
It's fine, or we just don't even ask the town for money and we create our own budget so we don't have to roll anything.
We could, except that the number of people that are on the Conservation Commission are working towards the betterment of the town, and so I think the town should have some skin in the game.
Mhm.
And so, yes, I do think they should. I don't think our budget is that high that it's,
Is this one I have now what you have for a proposed 4,335? Is that the one you gave Dino?
That's our budget?
The proposed one was the $4,000-something, yeah.
Yeah, 4,335, yeah.
Yeah, that was proposed.
And what is that?
it
Yeah.
includes the
That's our-
secretary line,
Training,
Yeah,
maps,
office, all that stuff.
memberships,
right,
Total budget
Total
Total
budget,
for
budget.
yeah,
next year?
yeah.
printing supplies, office expenses, education resources, signs.
So so I guess we don't have to go extreme, but I was just proposing, I'm like, well, what's the point of rolling funds in the first place? Shouldn't take it.
okay, well, the other thing is though that it's not gonna be 300 because it's $84 less, because I need to get reimbursed for the,
It's in, you should have a check.
okay, well, I don't have a check. so-
No, I made sure I went in. In fact, I should have asked for it today so I could have gave it to you.
Well, it might be in the box.
Okay. So,
So what's your question?
my question is, do we wanna continue to ask the town for the money, for our whole
For our
budget?
budget.
For our whole budget, yep, or do we just wanna ask the town, there's really three questions. Do we leave it as it is? That's probably four. You leave it as it is, do we simply ask them to roll the leftover budget into our Fund 3?
Is that two questions already?
Yep,
That's two.
that's two.
Right. Leave it as it is.
Ask them to roll the $300 back into this budget at the end of the
What's
year.
$300 represent?
That's what we have that we
That's
haven't
what's left?
spent, yeah, that's what's gonna be left at the end of the year, basically in our budget.
What's the
The next question is, do we simply redo how we do our budget? And we only ask the town,
We self-fund.
We self-fund except for the secretary position
Except for
and the
secretary,
$400
yes.
for the memberships.
And we self-fund, the question three now, we self-fund because we get interest income on Fund 1
Right,
that we can put into camperships,
right.
fund us. I think I understand that part. What happens if we go out and buy a chunk of land? We get a really good deal on land, Fund 1's balance goes way down.
Mhm.
Now we're not getting that interest income anymore. Now we need
to go back to the
to go
town.
back to the town.
Yep, so I would ask that if we did self-fund, we just drop our budget line down to $1. So that if we ever did purchase a land, the door is open for us to go back to the town and say we need the money. Or do we just leave it and simply ask, hey, roll that leftover funds into our Fund 3 to help us pay for campmanship like Mary was saying?
What if you kept it the way it is now?
Mhm.
Ask for the money, and at the end of the year decide whether you want to
Cause you need to know when.
not spend that money, it goes back to town, which is the same impact of not asking for the money, right?
Yeah,
Well, it isn't, because people will have already paid. So, like, for this year, they have already paid that money so that we can have that budget.
Mhm.
And so it's not the same. I mean, they would get their money back, a portion of their money back, and because the
The
tax
net
would,
impact is not the same?
the tax would be a little bit lower in the future, but they'd have to come up with the money beforehand. So, I don't really care, to tell you the truth, Josh, $300, I don't really care.
yeah,
It's just that the town has decided that we have to self-fund our camperships. And, it's not as though we're raising and appropriating money that we don't have every intention of spending.
Mhm.
Okay, so again, if that means that we can send, we have a certain amount that we've said we're like $7,700. If we could do $8,000, maybe we could send an extra kid somewhere.
so that's the thing, we only took $6,600 out of that fund.
And that's because of the snafu at the
donations.
beginning.
Yeah.
No, well,
Oh,
right,
yeah.
the donations, but also the snafu at the beginning. We may have had another student, another
I'm
kid that
hoping
would
we
have
have to
gone
spend a
there.
lot more.
Well,
Yeah.
we have them, they know who they're supposed to contact now. I'm aware of the timelines
Mhm.
now, and so we can make sure that as many people as we can,
Okay.
we send.
Okay.
But, I mean, I just don't feel as though $300 is gonna affect the tax roll that much, that it couldn't just be put into that fund
Mhm.
because it still benefits the town no matter what we do
Yeah, that $300 is used for campership, basically.
at this point,
If-
because that's the
if
only
we
thing that
rolled
we're
it
spending
back.
money on is
Yeah.
campership. And filing cabinets, if we ever get them.
They come. In fact, I have to come down this week and move those downstairs. I have made an arrangement already. So, I would say, because we don't have a full board, maybe we wait, or it's up to us, we can make a decision today, I don't really mind. It's just that I'd have to go in front of the selectmen and ask them to reroute things that way. So let me tell you this, the way our funding was even set up was based on that RSA.
So it should have been done
It
automatically.
should have automatically been done, so in the office, everybody was surprised to find that it wasn't like that. I guess that could happen, but then when I looked into it, I learned that the conservation funding was actually built upon that RSA. So really, it should have rolled back into there from the beginning. Now, it was little money, so I assume that's probably why it never became like an issue.
Right,
So, do we wanna now ask for that money to be put into that
you
fund?
mean for them to follow the RSA?
Basically, I guess
Yeah,
that's what
I
it comes
do.
down to.
I think you have to request it though. Don't you have to request that it goes in there?
I have to come to the selectmen and request that it goes
Right.
in there, yes.
Right, so
Yeah.
it's not automatic, you have to come and ask for it.
Yeah, exactly, that's what I had stated. from the
Would that
beginning.
happen every year then? You're talking about $300 going back into the,
Going
Whatever-
forward,
whatever's
that's how it
left.
would reroute it now.
Whatever's left in your budget would roll back into that
so
account.
that would happen automatically?
Cause we're not padding our budget. No, it's not
No,
like
no, we're asking for very
no,
minimal.
That's what I'm saying, it's
Yeah.
not as though we're asking for money so that, because we know at the end of the year, there's gonna be leftover
Yeah.
and we'll get that, more than what we really need. We're asking for what we really need, we just didn't get a secretary this year, and that's why that money is still
Yeah, you
there.
would have expended quite a bit of that.
So, yeah, I mean, in the future, somebody could ask for, bump up that ask again to the town for, I don't know, we'll say $12,000, cause it has the campership in there.
Mhm.
And then, for some reason, 5 kids go to camp that year. All that money would roll back into this Fund 3. So it would be like, I don't know what you say, maybe $5,000 would roll into that fund.
But at that point, I would say,
I think the budget committee would question
Right.
by the increase in the ask as well, and as well with the selectmen,
right, but we're not doing that.
no. So that's really the question on the table, I guess, is,
And I think that if that were the case, if we were talking about $5,000, I would say no. Don't roll it back into us if you are still willing to give it to us in the future, knowing that we're gonna give it back to you. If it's more than, $1,000
Yeah,
or
it's-
more
it's,
than
you know,
Well, I was-
$500
It's a
or
yearly
whatever.
decision.
well, that's what I was gonna say,
Yeah.
we can make it a yearly decision. We can look at
Right.
what we have in the budget and say, hey, there's gonna be $300, selectmen, can you roll that back in there? Oh, we have $1,000, you know what, this year, take that to offset the taxes.
Right,
And we can pass a motion that every year the board has to vote on it.
okay,
I have no problem with that.
That would be the best idea.
I think that would be favorable, yeah.
Alright, so that's the first motion,
all right,
the motion is to every yearly vote on if the funds will roll back into Fund 3, or if they will roll into the fund to offset the taxes,
The excess fund?
the excess fund from the budget.
well, I second it. I'm so tired.
I am too, so.
Sorry,
No, it's just been a really long, busy day.
Take a look.
alright,
All right, so I
Second.
make a motion that we ask the selectmen to roll over the leftover funds this year,
That's
okay,
Into Fund 3.
$300.
approximately $300.
And we do that every year after, same procedure. Okay. I second that.
all in favor?
Aye,
Right.
Look at, we went from having no secretary to having 3.
well, you
Didn't
guys are
even
doing it, I'm
realize
not
it,
doing it.
huh? Alright, and now to review budget appropriation should roll. Okay. Alright, good. Moving on. You guys don't even, I'm sorry, I kept on learning, when you follow money, things just keep popping up, and I thought I had it all, and it was just, and it was tough, because I even sat with Michelle for some of this stuff, and we were just like, huh? And so,
You got a nose to the grindstone, right?
now I do,
Nothing
now
wrong with
I
that.
do, now I know where it all is, a dollar missing, I'm coming.
So you're not addressing the other 2 questions or 1 question?
I don't think we should, I think it
That
is,
would be a full board thing anyway.
that's what I think, because at that point, we're fixing something, you know what I mean, we're redoing our process in a way. But it might be a question that we should maybe consider, because where we only take minimal money out of this, it only is gonna affect this account when we make a purchase. And if this ever changed up, really it's $22,000 to $33,000 that the last 2 years that we put into this. But in some years, it's been as low as 5,000, so that's where it gets scary.
It just depends on the land use change.
Exactly.
This goes with that,
Okay,
that one on Great East.
alternate member applications if quorum present. No quorum present. Public comment? Any public comment?
There's no public.
Okay, no public. Hey, they're all gone. Alright, moving on. Facebook page, everything looks great. Really happy, a lot of followers. Grants, bad subject right now. And, so, yeah, we'll just stay away from it. Volunteers and workshops. I don't think
You
there's any.
sent a workshop to us, didn't
Oh,
you?
I did. Yeah, there's a lot of
It's
great work.
tomorrow.
There's a lot of great workshops on NHDES right now, and I
Right.
mean, like, because like that tool is gonna be used for like one thing, they're gonna use that one tool, and sitting in that class, I mean, you can see the floodplains, the wildlife action plan, the animals in the area, all the
Somebody worked
watersheds,
hard.
it's really, really good.
That thing you sent out was 1,200 pages, you know.
I know, that was the country wildlife
Right.
action plan, I didn't know, I thought, I was on the site, and I said, ooh, these guys wanna see this,
Exactly.
cause we were talking about New Hampshire.
The executive summary was 50 pages long.
I was like, and then I sent it and I opened it, and I was like, my
Wow.
God, I was like, oh, sorry
There's
guys.
a lot of words in there.
Hey, something to read when you're bored.
And you fall asleep.
Yeah, yeah, alright, so I, encourage everybody to, enroll in any NHACC, NHDES workshops, there's money in the fund to pay for it, even if it costs money, they do field studies, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
I know that a lot of people don't have time.
no, I was gonna say, about the Facebook page though.
Oh, yeah.
If you can take a picture, I know you probably won't do it when you get home because it's dark, but if you can take a picture of the bench so that I can put it up there,
Oh, yeah,
show folks,
it's in a box still.
oh, I thought you opened the box,
Oh, I did, just to see what was in there.
but you can't see, you can't.
I can pull it out a little bit if you wanna, like,
Well, I don't want you to have to do too much work, but are we,
figured
I thought
maybe-
we were deciding that we were putting it at Union Meadows
We are,
Lane,
yeah.
okay?
we can put it together this weekend, you wanna do that and then take a picture? Or do you wanna say, hey, it's here?
I wanna say, hey, it's
Okay,
here, and then I wanna say, when we put it someplace, we'll take another picture.
Yeah.
Show folks,
I can do that,
yeah,
I can do it first thing in the morning if you wanna.
perfect, thank you.
It's just been busy, just same as you.
No, I know.
I was gonna literally call you, bring it to you. And they got home is in the back seat still, camper ship, still nothing, right?
No,
Okay, well, we have, something out there, we can pay for pamphlets too, or printouts.
okay,
If it's like paper, and I know you do a lot at the school,
right,
if somehow we could do it. I don't know what their computer class is like these days, but maybe we can barter.
What was the deadline? It was in January
Yes.
for Berry Camp or something.
right, but if they don't have their, current weeks that they're choosing yet
Oh,
for
okay.
next year, so I can't ask parents to commit to it or ask us for
Right.
applications because we
You
don't
don't
know
know
what
when
we.
In November,
Are
we
available.
receive a letter from them with the dates, right,
Right.
is that correct?
Right.
November, I think that's like last year,
Yes, if they have the correct,
yes.
contact.
Well, if it goes to that one again, I'll take action. Identified vulnerable wetlands. Okay, sidewalks and monitoring.
We
Anybody?
have 3 that are due January 2026. That would be Lavender, Hutchins Farm, Jones Brook. We have others we can do, but these 3 are due by on or before January 2026.
Jones Brook. I'm sorry, what were the other ones?
Lavender,
Lavender,
Hutchins,
Okay. Yeah.
Jones Brook.
Is this in Union, Jones Brook? I think I asked this before.
That is on Canal Road.
Oh, okay. Because Jones Brook is like everywhere.
It's called Jones Brook.
All right, and we have them scheduled?
No. Rob's doing Hutchins, he's gonna do it soon. We're waiting for the leaves to fall off the trees, I guess that's the schedule.
Okay, but we have people.
Sasha's got Lavender,
Okay, and I think I was gonna do
and you're gonna
that.
help him with that.
Yeah,
And I'm doing Jones Brook.
okay. And Mary's more than welcome to come.
We have
help.
not done,
Yes,
we have
Thank
not done Jones Brook yet, so
Oh, okay.
that'll be a new one.
Oh. And then Mary, if you wanna join on Lavender.
When is it?
I don't know Sasha scheduled it, he sent it to me in an email, but he,
And then-
usually-
okay.
yeah, but he's usually pretty good about calling the day ahead.
That's
Okay.
that. Nothing else?
I'm happy to go to Lavender again, I just
Public comment
need to
again?
know what,
We'll
Right.
find out what day and I'll tell them to, we'll get you on the email string.
yep.
Okay. Anything else? Anybody like to,
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
in favor?
Aye.
What time is it? 8:19?
8:19. 8, oh yeah, it's slow.
1 hour and 14 minutes.
You know, we reviewed a lot and it went pretty quick.